Welcome to Bears in Exile. Today is June 29th. This is part 2 of the market overview, continuing on with FXE. And here we are, FXE, move up, powered the markets. Almost looks like a hammer, but it's not. The shadow, the tail is not large enough. Almost there, but not quite. And we have this bullish bar, which has been pretty thoroughly trashed, but is still somewhat in existence. And we've been pushed out of it. We are above the upper price consensus level. Our secondaries are all ticking up. This looks bullish, and upper Bollinger Band pointing up. This looks nice, and entirely dependent upon the NDEs for the most part, how they're received, what the market decides to do with that information. And we are going to look at the 60-minute, just like everything else, just to see what is there. And what do we see? We see a bubbly, semi-wobbly looking short-term moving averages, and a long-term bar that's trying to turn over and separate. Well, beyond the bubblies, what do we have? Well, we have a peak here on stochastic. We have a lower peak here on stochastic. Price does not confirm. This is sloping down. And same thing with the MACD histogram. Price is moving up. A MACD histogram is moving down, slanting down. Very, very interesting. And this could be broken. Let's say that something happens here, and this turns up and it massively separates, and the histogram just shoots all the way to the top, and that'll be broken. And same thing could happen with the stochastic, but for the moment they look suspect. And a retest of the bar is would fix this and fix all of it. So in the 60-minute time frame, the reason why we are looking for these is because we want to see what the probability is of a retest of the bar, and it should have one after it breaks out, and it hasn't had one. So that is what we're looking for: correlation, probability. And if we look at gold, we have this very strong long-term moving average bar. We went down into it, and now we have an uptick. Uptick gives us a target just a hair above 148, and there'll be something to look for. We have a spinning top, signaling indecision, but it has it almost got complete crossover prior to entering the bar. Not quite, but and our secondaries are all starting to tick back up. This looks good for gold. And if we look at the 60-minute time frame, do we have any divergences to be concerned about? No. I mean, we do have this peak here, which is higher than these and the prices. This is slanting up, so that's okay. There's no real problems with this. I mean, we want gold to go up. You have a peak here, you have another peak here. Price does not confirm. This is slanting up, and we're starting to get an up move. So that's great. That's exactly what we're looking for. We're not looking for, in the 60-minute time frame, for some giant move thanks to a divergence. We're looking for something that gives us an indication that we're going to go up and retest the bar, because that's a good enough move all by itself for our purposes intraday. And SLV, not our favorite for quite some time now, double flatline and everything. It did go down some. We did get an uptick today, and is just a hair away from that uptick target. And the secondaries are, well, stochastic starting to point up. It's silver. What can I say? Silver's weak right now. And just for fun, we'll look at the 60-minute, and we can see here MACD, lower peak, higher lower peak. Price does not confirm. This is slanting up, and now it's starting to move up. So that's great. Hopefully we'll have the same results with our other looks for divergences in the other things that we're watching. And there you have it. There is our market overview. I am expecting a pause to a move down. Will it get kicked out of this little weak bar on the Dow? Who knows? Certainly if there's a sell in the news or some bad vote news, it will. And it's not necessarily what has to happen. Certainly there's price consensus up here, so could it gravitate to being up here again? Absolutely. And we have to be aware of all of those possibilities and then weigh the odds. So oh, and I didn't mention in the Dow that finally we did close above the shadows of these two candles, which is very bullish. And so that is also another thing, very, very bullish. So and that's all I have to say tonight. And tomorrow will be fascinating, just like today, I'm sure. And as always, all investing decisions are your own. This chart and video are for entertainment, educational, and consumption of time purposes only. Thank you very much.